Welcome back. I apologize for that. That was unfortunate that we had to do that, but
Hopefully it fixes it.
hopefully this fixes whatever issues we were running into because that was embarrassing. I could not have a 1% frame drop rate. That was fucking horrible. It was absolutely fucking horrible, and I am sorry about that. That really not shit all I can do, but it still makes me feel bad when I have a
Uh,
shitty stream. I mean, it's one thing if I have a shitty stream because I'm a shitty streamer. It's another thing if I have a shitty stream because my hardware is failing, and that pisses me off. Um,
and I don't think it's the hardware. I think it's, you know what? Oh, God damn it. Oh, so random topical note. Uh, Jeffrey Epstein's secretary thing person chick. She got she was found guilty on 5 out of 6 counts, is sentenced to 65 years, and all information on this trial is now sealed. That's not going to lead to a shit ton of conspiracy theories.
I mean, I knew Epstein didn't kill himself, but good God.
It's fucking like literally. I think that is probably the worst thing that they could have done because that's going to lead into a endless stream of, well, so and so was on the island, so and so went to the island.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm reasonably sure she deserves to go to jail.
Oh, she does deserve to go to jail. That's not the issue. It's the fact that it's like, hey, you know how we have this sensational case that's gonna, possibly, broadcast a bunch of pedophiles and whatnot? We're gonna seal all that information. So the fact that, I don't know, Bill Clinton went to the island, 10 times, Kevin Spacey went to the island like 10 times, we're not gonna release that to the public. What? Why?
Well, it'd be too damning to these important public figures.
To these Democrats, I mean, political figures.
You gotta remember, these political figures have their right to privacy too. We wouldn't want these political figures to have their.
Experience hardships. And this is where I think back to somebody with the last name Ruffalo complaining that Kyle Rittenhouse killed somebody named JoJo, who was a pedophile who snuggle cuddled multiple children. I mean, JoJo deserved to live. Well, Kyle Rittenhouse, well, obviously that guy deserved to die.
Well, yeah,
Hollywood is a
because
horrible place.
JoJo was a Democrat. I mean, a political figure.
I mean, the only other thing that the way they could have made this more hysterical is if so from what I understand this could lead to issues. The person Johnny Depp was married to? Doubt it.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Well, this piece of amber who travels in a herd. Sorry. Um, the only way this could have been better is if she came out and tried to defend the other person that Kyle killed because he was a domestic abuser and the amber that travels in a herd apparently domestically abused the shit out of, well, allegedly domestically abused the shit out of Johnny Depp. Is your oxygen bladder empty, or are you just doing that for fun?
Mostly for fun, since we need it. I need it for a recipe, and we need it for basically ship back at the house, if I remember correctly. For the oh god, there was something I wanted. It wasn't like super important. It was just I know I wanted some oxygen, and we were using almost everything we had for the oxygenator.
Huh? I mean, if you have a recipe for it.
Yeah, I forget what it was. I want to say it was the it was one of the resins that I wanted to
So,
make.
we are done with leather. We need 500 more fur. Okay.
Yeah. And we need a metric butt ton of cooked meat.
Well,
At 20 a pop, that's 5 per 100. That means we need, you know, was 6, so we need 30 stacks. That is not a one-person journey.
I was gonna say, are you telling me I need to go with you?
Well, we're probably going to need more than 30 stacks of cooked meat. Just because some of it's going to go bad along the way. Honestly, I could probably leave the skeletons behind. I don't think we need any more bone ever for the rest of time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need corn, do we?
No.
No, we do not need corn.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Corn.
Love having a mute button that is that easy to activate.
Shit. Sonics is talking again. Mute.
Well, I'm not muting. Hold on a second.
He's not muting me. He's muting himself.
Yep. I just covered your ass from about 8 different sneezes.
As per tradition. Alright, it's... I guess I can go hunting in the Great White North.
Well, come back here real quick. We got a bunch of meat over back here.
But do we have 600 meat?
Close to it.
Are you being serious or allegorical?
We need what you say, 15 stacks of cooked meat, right?
Yeah.
We got 8 stacks of or 8 20s of cooked meat. Almost 9.
That means we still need more.
We do need more. So, I mean, I guess if you want to hunt, come back and cook, I mean, I've been doing what I can to kill along the way.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know I don't need to go to an extended cooking or hunting trip. I'm just saying I'm
Huh?
running past the Arctic. I know there's a
Eh,
shit ton of
Might as
meat
well
up
go
there.
for it. Because like you said, yeah. I'm gonna check the farm.
As long as I'm not stupid about this. And we need more fur, too. Though, fur is honestly less of an issue.
Oh, on top of that, if you want to be or if you could be a sweetheart, if you don't mind picking up as much sulfur as possible.
Yeah, no, I'm grabbing sulfur. I know we need sulfur.
I wonder if there was an update to this game.
Hmm. It sounds like, looks like water is going to be a limiting factor, but it's almost nighttime, so I don't think I am going to go up into the mountain.
You might want to grab some ice if water is going to be a limiting factor.
Well, it's if I go up into the mountain, yeah, but I'm not going to now. It's almost nighttime. So now I just kind of want to get home.
Jesus. So I'm like 1/5 the way done with.
Carrots?
Yeah.
Can't tell what
So if you
critters.
press Control and left click, it will auto transport an entire stack.
This is really unfortunate. It's getting dark really fucking fast.
Mm-hmm. And the one thing I would recommend is not one or an option I think you're going to be interested in.
Hmm.
You actually might be interested in. Make or carry a bed with you, so when it comes time, like right now, you just okay. I'm in a house. I'm going to bed, which takes fur. So
That it does.
if you do that, then we can skip the whole nighttime BS.
Still need to make it to a house. don't get me wrong. I'm headed towards one. But I don't think there's a bed there.
So there's 100. Well, as far as I know, there's 170 fur at home base.
Fuck it, I'll just head home. There's
Ugh,
nothing
get shot
at
at
the
in
mountain
dark.
base camp that's gonna do me any good other than get me out of the elements. And the elements aren't the problem. I would still have to wait out the night.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the bones, dude. We don't give a shit about bone anymore. We have more bone than God.
Yes, that's true. Got more cocks than Smith and Wesson.
Got more cocks
You know,
than Jennifer Aniston. I mean,
I don't know about her life. You know, that's another group I haven't. Okay. Oh, there's. Some wolves in front of me.
that does happen from time to time.
Yeah, fuck it.
Watermelon.
Marshmallow!
Marshmallow! Fucking marshmallow!
Well, you got teabagged by a bear. You should probably get tested. And the landing craft has disappeared.
There should be 2 plots around it, remember?
I know. I see the plots. I'm just saying that the lightning craft. Oh, it's a bear! Well, time to see if bears can swim.
Yes, bears can swim.
I'm totally dead then.
Did you try not to die in the middle of the lake?
It's not attacking me. That's how you kill a bear.
You lure it into the lake?
Yeah, you lure it to the lake, and I was just stabbing it in the face. So I was getting complete crits the entire time.
Hey,
What was
bear,
that?
you want some candy?
18 minutes into this stream. 1840. Go back and take a look. It fucking worked. It's got sprinkles. Okay, I want to go over there. I can't believe that fucking worked.
I'm mildly alarmed it worked.
Hmm?
I'm mildly alarmed it worked.
Oh, speaking of which, I forget who I was watching, but apparently they graded all the different planets that we have found, and apparently they have found 24 planets that were actually better than Earth. Not exactly sure how they define something like that. Like, I understand the Goldilocks zone and whatnot, but supposedly, based on, you know, telescopic, radio, whatever, observations,
Yeah.
they found 20 planets that are more habitable than Earth. And it's just like, hmm, that's interesting. Is there a way to only take one?
Hmm?
There
I,
is.
I mean, allegedly.
Press Alt. If you press Alt, that will take just one. So you want to
So
take a nap while you're here?
I can. I was just looking at the meat ice box, and that is not 600 meat.
No, it's not. I said it's 9 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There are 9 stacks of cooked meat.
Yeah, that's almost 200.
And, well, the cooking pit out here is operating. Well, actually, to be fair, should split it up now that I think about it.
You think it'll work faster if we split it up?
Well, no, we have 20, or a stack of 20 cooking in one fireplace, a stack of 20 cooking in another fireplace. I hopped into bed, if you wouldn't mind doing the same.
Get some. So I still need a shit ton more meat, though.
Yes. So,
What does it take to make an ice box?
I have to actually look at the workbench. Icebox requires wood, leather, rope, iron ingots, copper nails, and obviously we need more ice. So if you want to go that route, I would say one of us needs to go. Actually, you do it if you don't mind. Go back up to the, wolf hunt or the happy hunting grounds and kill some wolves and gather up some ice because obviously we're gonna need more ice to go along with it.
Yeah, we're obviously going to need more ice. It's just a matter of I need I need a bunch of meat up there and stockpiling cooked meat or even raw meat so I can cook it up there. Like getting 600 cooked meat up there is going to take a bit of effort.
Mm-hmm. And you need leather, right? No, you need fur.
Well, you need to make the box. I can get the ice, I can get the raw meat and all that shit, but I need you to make the box.
And I'm gonna make the box. It's just I'm trying to. Yep, that's another thing. Oh, need rope. You know what we need is some rope.
I think there's still some rope in that box. We need some rope. I might hate wolves at this point.
Wow, this is gonna be fun.
course, I can use all the leather I want now that we have max leather. Don't need leather anymore. Oh, fuck, I didn't drop off the sulfur. God damn it. Brought all that goddamn sulfur home, and I didn't even drop it off like a fucking idiot. Like a fucking Friday. I didn't know. Hey, Buffalo. Well, that fucker just took off with my bow and arrow. I got a stupid head. I left. We really don't need that much goddamn bone. Where'd all the cooked meat go?
I moved them all over to the new box over here.
Oh, the new fridge? Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can get up to 12 in this one alone.
Oxide. New
Make
silica.
sure your bow is fully repaired too.
It's a bunch of silica. A bunch of gold we can't use yet, but we mined it because reasons.
Bunch of what?
Gold.
Oh yeah. No, actually we can't mine gold. I don't think we can.
Well, I have a shit ton of gold that begs to differ.
Oh, so you did mine gold. Okay. Yeah, no, I remember we got gold, but at the same time, like you said, we can't. We could do fuck all with it, so.
Yeah, as far as I know, we can't do dick with gold. But, so just put a bunch of raw meat in. Both of them. Stack up some more cooked meat in there. Stack up some more spoiled meat in there.
Yeah. Gonna take a piss and make a refill. Be right back.
There. I have a bunch of leather I don't have a compelling use to keep in my pocket. Severe winds. God damn it.
Just as a note, I've been keeping the leather and fur on the skinning bench.
All right. Well, I still need a fair amount of fur. So,
Yeah, I think I'm only up to like 250 fur stored, so.
but I can. It gives me a place to put a bunch of my leather. Place to put a bunch of my bone. Basically all of my bone. But I can take this fur with me while I'm heading up there. Since it's most of the way there.
Now, honestly, if you're gonna go up there, well, first off, make sure your oxygen bladder is full.
Oh, I will. But I'm gonna move all this bone over to the skinning bench since you make a compelling point on organizational structure.
But when you go up to turn in the meat,
I haven't
would
turned. I
make.
don't have any meat to turn in. I was just.
I understand that. I'm just saying in general. I would take all the meat here, obviously. But then what I would do is I would make sure that I could make multiple fire pits. In which case you go up and when you're not uh, uh turning in the meat, you go in and you literally just start killing wolves to collect more meat.
All right.
Actually,
So
do you have a house?
there is a house up there, but there's not a lot of critters up there.
Well, I'm saying. Okay, so to do.
So like going hunting up there is not a viable option.
Do you have any wood? No, it doesn't matter.
I have 92 wood on me, but
No,
going.
what I'm saying is, you know where the house is, are into the entrance of the canyon, the Canyon of Wolves.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Canyon of
So
Wolves.
I
Got it.
am making a skinning bench right now. May not be as useful, especially since you have an iron knife. Hopefully your iron knife is
I
fully
have a
repaired.
backpack too, so I can't carry meat.
Well, you could always drop off the backpack. But then again, my backpack is now gone, so may or may not be a good idea.
I mean, the iron knife is fine, but setting up a couple of cook pits up there. I know there is a cook pit up there.
Yeah,
Um,
but that's what I would do is I would grab all the meat you can. I would take it over there, drop it off, and then go to the canyon. And then when you're in the canyon, you know, kill, then just replace or fill up a bunch of um cook pits to finish it off. Because right now, this thing's almost full, and this is 12. But like you said, we need 15. There are two stacks that are near to, well, two stacks that are near to spoil. So that means you're gonna lose maybe 3 on the way over there. So you're gonna need to be able to get at least 3 more meat to cook. And you want to be able to do it rapidly.
well, I have a cook spot set up at the end point.
Just as a heads up, I just put 48 fur on the skinning bench.
Okay. I'll probably get more than enough fur from hunting, so because I need 500
Yeah.
fur, I have almost 300 in my pocket, so I don't think I'm gonna grab any more fur with me.
And that's one of the big things is the meat is the big one, especially since it spoils. So you need to be able to
Wow!
That was the red
That
zone.
hit like a truck.
Okay.
That just fucked our shit up.
So you almost have a full 12 stacks of meat ready. So if you want to grab that and run, I mean, obviously wait until the end of the storm.
Well, 12 times 20 isn't enough,
I know,
but
that's where I'm saying you get the rest when you're there, because I can fit 12 here, and I don't know if you want how much longer you're gonna want to wait to turn that shit in. I figured you want to do it early.
yeah, but turning it in doesn't stop it from spoiling.
You're right, but I'm figuring if you go in relatively early and turn it, or yeah, you go over there relatively early, then you can get the rest while you're over there. Because like I said, if you can go in and just kill a handful more wolves, you got 12 out of 15, so you'll be able to.
Mm-mm. 30. I need 600 meat.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I need 30 stacks, not 15. Sorry, I
I
need
thought you said
that's
15.
less
I was
than
just like,
half of the meat I need.
wait a minute. 15 stacks of 20 would be three. Oh, yeah, you
That's
need six.
300. I need 600 meat.
Well, then
Um,
the storm's done. Go out and start killing some small animals.
oh, I will. I'm just gonna make a refill real quick. You're primary. Be right back.
And connectivity issues.
So, what do I need to make an ice box?
Have to go back inside. Do-do-do-do-do-do. To make an icebox, you need. Damn color scheme. You need 40 wood, 24 leather, 8 rope, 8 steel ingot, or 8 iron ingots, and 4 copper nails, along with ice. And we
Can
need
you
ice.
can you make a box I can take with me?
Yeah.
If you can make me a box that I can take with me, then I can take a load of cooked meat up there, along with the fur I need.
how many boxes you want. You know what? Screw it. You're gonna need 16 or 16. You're gonna need 2, so I'm gonna make you 2.
Yeah, and I can bring them back when I'm done. So we can reuse them. I will just stop off into the forest area or the ice area, grab some ice, maybe kill some wolves. Honestly, this may be better off as a joint adventure. I mean, like, say you seed all your crops, and then we go off on a magical journey with a couple of ice boxes. We go hunt some wolves. We find some rockets. Come on, Buddah. Glass or plastic? Glass or plastic? Because if the winds change, you're either going to end up...
I understand what movie you're quoting. I love The Rock too. The movie, not the actor. The actor's alright, but the movie's better.
But Dwayne the Rock Johnson is just so sexy.
Honestly, I got pissed off at The Rock when he joined on the whole I don't want guns on my movie scenes anymore because Alec Baldwin is a dumb Tuesday.
Alec Baldwin's a dumbass. He did something stupid.
Honestly, I think he's a legit homicidal person at this point just because like everything he says doesn't make sense. It was a single action revolver that, you know, was pulled, which means that you need to cock back the hammer, pull the trigger. It just so kind of happened to have a full magazine, or not a full magazine, but it happened to have a live round in the magazine, and it's like, wait, what? No, you're now broaching on the absolute level of incredulity that it's like, no, what you're saying literally makes no sense.
Glass or plastic? Yeah, now Alec Baldwin
is a Tuesday, and I'm quite sure he's a murdering Tuesday. But until the trial happens and whatnot, this is all speculation. We are not definitively stating it. It is just, you know, the way the preponderance of evidence, you know, the way colleges work nowadays. Yeah, no.
Colleges don't work on the preponderance of evidence. They work on hearsay and crazy ass fucking...
The thing is when it comes to trials, it's beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
So beyond a reasonable doubt, X did Y. But when it comes to colleges, it's the preponderance of evidence, which is like saying, hey, you know, you think it makes enough sense that, you know, X happened? Yeah, I think it makes enough sense X happened. Guilty. What?
So the preponderance of evidence is the, like, in a civil court case, you need a preponderance of evidence. It's like 80% certainty.
Well, not even 80%.
Yeah,
like
no, that's what preponderance of evidence is supposed to mean. Is you're like 80% certain they did what they did.
Yeah.
Beyond a reasonable doubt, it's like you're like 95% certain they did what they did.
Yeah.
A preponderance of the evidence is like 80% you're sure they did what, you know, they're accused of.
That is correct, good sir. That is correct. But yeah, no, I mean, Alec Baldwin should totally be put in jail because either it was negligent homicide, or negligent homicide, or it was straight up murder. I'm more on the end that is straight up murder. Obviously, we need to wait for, you know, evidence to come in. But yeah, no, that guy, there's way too much shade on that. So good. Where are you?
I am filling up my water.
Okay, so we're about at a halfway point with the shit here. Do you have, I mean, what is required for campfire?
I have a
Mixed
fire
stone
pit.
fiber. Well, I'm assuming we want like 3, and I don't know if they stack.
Oh, fire pit is the big beefy motherfucker.
Oh, you have a fire pit. Okay. I wouldn't have done fire pit. You know, that's actually one of those fun but annoying things, you know, especially since we're broadcasting this, we have to be careful. But I think back to like Whoopi Goldberg where she's like, you know, there's rape and then there's rape. And it's like, what?
There shouldn't be rape and rape. There should be rape, and that's
Well,
it.
the funny part is if you think about it, ultimately what she's saying is there are people who regret it later, which is the rape, and then there are those who are drugged, tied up, threatened at knife point, whatever, and that's the rape. And it's like, I mean, are you seriously arguing that? I mean, don't get me wrong, I kind of agree because regret afterwards is not a crime, but at the same time, oh, I'm gonna need your help. Oh, I'm so in so much trouble. Yep, I was over encumbered.
That's all right. You're getting teabagged by a bear.
Fucking bear.
I know your secrets, bear. You wanted Alec Baldwin to win.
Mm-hmm.
We can't let that pass.
Of course, actually, hopping back to Alec Baldwin, I think that really did make me laugh. Was so he did a bad imitation of Trump, and once he let's see if they stack, and then once something bad happens to him, just like they would say with Trump, you know, hey man, don't tweet, don't do anything, just like, you know, the lawyers and whatnot play this.
Yeah.
He couldn't shut his mouth, which in my mind is hysterical.
Oh yeah, no, that is classic Alec Baldwin.
No, I gotta defend myself. You know that chick that I literally met like a week ago? We were the bestest of friends. No, you weren't. Yes, we were. We were totally the bestest of friends.
A woman died. What's her name?
You're
Uh, Sarah?
well, actually, that was another funny point where um, I think it was a Fox News reporter. I don't remember. Uh, pulled over Alec Baldwin or talked to Alec Baldwin,
Yeah.
and he was like, you know, the woman you shot, and oh my God, you don't remember her name? Her name was whatever. I don't remember her name. I don't remember anybody's name, so it doesn't matter.
I also
But
didn't shoot her.
and yeah, Alec Baldwin gets all indignant about it. It's like, dude.
A good person lost her life. Yeah, who was she? Um,
She was the person I shot. I mean, accidentally. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm torn now.
As long as it was allegedly.
Okay, so food. Okay, so if we're gonna be sprinting, I say we do it now.
Let's go. You have a icebox?
I have 2 ice box, so I'm gonna run to the meat site. You go pick up some no. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Well, you need it. Either you're going to the house and then I'm getting ice.
Come here. I put 1 meat inside of this ice box. I'm taking the ice that was in there.
Okay.
So I can now at least see, but you need to grab more ice.
All right. I get ice. You go to the house. Okay. I am marking the house. White is the house.
Thank you. I was actually about to stop running and mark it. Guess to check. Inventory. Little low, but I should be fine.
Be careful.
I am being careful. No, the thing I was low on is I have a half full oxygen bladder and half full water skin.
Hmm. All right. So you're gonna want to veer right. Yeah, you it looks like you're heading towards the break in the valley. You're
So, do I want to head up to the mouth of the canyon, then head right, or what?
no, you want to head here. So why don't you mark so there's a house. So mark the house with your thing and then hit my beacon first. That's where you want to go to get to the canyon. And then put yours on the house itself. The house itself is right on the blue diamond. So the white diamond is your first waypoint. Am I making sense?
Kind of. Because I know I can't go straight there. I have to serpentine a little bit.
Well, you put your no. Put your red thing on the blue icon in the top right corner.
The blue icon in the top
Yeah,
right
up
corner?
right, up right, up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, no, I see that.
yeah.
But when
Put your red icon there.
I get that, but when I'm heading there, don't I have to head up close to the mouth of the canyon so I can travel right without issue? Because if I go straight towards the white area, I'm gonna have to take a drop.
Yeah, that's true. As long as you know
Uh,
what you're doing, then I won't
yeah.
stop you. But
Okay. So
okay,
I
so
put my
the white
red.
area is literally, um, it's literally the waypoint. Once you go to the white area, you should be able to get to the house directly.
And that's what I'm intending. I'm gonna go to the red. I'm gonna head to the white. I don't know where the house is, but I'm assuming it's slightly obvious once
It's
I get there.
right at the blue. It is literally right next to the blue.
In which case, I will put down 2 frost box or refrigerators.
Yeah. Load up one with meat and, yeah.
You know, that's one of those things that I've always been a little curious about when it comes to the Kingdom of Heaven movie.
Mm.
How exactly do they get ice in the desert? I mean, I love the movie. I don't know. I don't think you cared for it personally.
I've seen it. It's okay.
Well, that's just it. Is you've seen it, but I don't think you cared for it.
It's
And
one of those movies that I enjoyed, but it was just kind of okay.
yeah, for me, it really stuck with me. But that, differences and shit like that. But yeah, no, it stuck with me, and I found it fascinating. But there's this scene, fair or quite late in the movie. It's not the final act, but it's like, well, if it is the final act, it's like at the beginning of the final act. And if it's not the final act, it's like the end of Act 2 of a movie.
Yeah.
And uh this servant comes up with a little container, opens up the container, and they scoop up a chunk of ice and then pour water into it. And I'm just sitting there, it's like, wow. I mean, you're next to Jerusalem, and to be fair, I don't know the topography of Jerusalem, but is there really?
Israel.
Uh, isn't that what I said?
You said Jerusalem.
So you're right. I mean, they were next to, or they were fighting for Jerusalem, but yeah.
But that's just
Uh,
it, is like Jerusalem it's in the middle of the cradle of civilization. It
no,
is
it's not.
desert
Cradle of
right now.
civilization is still Africa. But yeah, no, it's there, and it makes me think back to one of our earlier discussions years ago, where it's like, you know what? There's multiple mechas, which is kind of true. Because there are multiple holy sites, as it were. Which now makes me think, because I know I've used the term multiple times, but I wonder how many people understand what it's like, you know, this is the Mecca of X or something like that. I wonder how many people actually understand that.
What a Mecca is?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they would only really understand it if they were religious.
I don't think you have to be well. You have to be informed, is what the way I would put it. I don't know. Cause I mean, I've known. It's like recalling back as far as I can. As far as I know, for most of my life, I've understood what Mecca meant, and not as a deliberate. This is a city or whatnot, but this is a religious or a holy. Uh, eh, yeah, not religious, but a holy center. Like, if
Yeah.
like take Comic Con. Comic Con to a certain extent is like nerd central. You go there, you're gonna cosplay, you're gonna see other cosplayers, shit like that.
Yeah.
So if you want to embrace nerddom in America, you go to Comic Con. So Comic Con is kind of like nerd mecca.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that connection.
But and so that's where it's just like, in general, where it's like, hey, if you want to go to nerd mecca, like or if you want to experience nerddom, you go to the mecca, which is uh
Comic Con.
Comic Con. But I just don't know how many people actually like, if I were to say Comic Con is the mecca of nerds, how many people would understand that?
I think most people have a general understanding of what Mecca is.
But general, and to be fair, general was good. I mean, most of my understanding of the world is general. Because that's where I think with me, I think back to go back to an earlier discussion, repeat discussion, is take Ryan Reynolds, and it's like, hey, he was that guy in Waiting, even though you're calling him Dane Cook. But when it comes down to actors and actresses, you know what? Most of them, I don't remember their names. Their names don't matter. Their name matters as much to me as my name matters to them.
Yeah.
In which case, you know what? Hey, that guy that acted in Waiting, he was also in Van Wilder. Is kind of how my brain works, where I work by association. I have no idea who he is. I just know he exists, and I enjoyed him, or he made enough of an impression that I could say, yeah, no, that guy from Waiting, he was also in Van Wilder. And
Yeah.
so that's how my brain works, where it's like, connection, connection. But yeah, no, it's one of the, and actually going back a little bit more, it's part of the reason why I get really pissed off at the idea of quote unquote mansplaining. Is, you know what? I've made so many damn references that people have no idea about that me explaining what I'm referencing before I make the reference, oh, you're mansplaining. Bitch, you wouldn't have known what I said if I didn't mansplain.
Yeah, no, that's the problem with mansplaining is one, you're assuming that it's a concept that is like intrinsically known,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not. Like the argument for mansplaining or what mansplaining is basically that you have a man telling a woman how things are, even though that's not the way they have to be. It's not the way they should be. Like they're just saying this is how things are, and that's mansplaining. When I explain to a woman, uh,
It's not even a woman, it's just I explain shit because I understand that
no, no,
it's
no,
not
but
gonna be.
but that's what mansplaining is explaining to a woman how shit is. That's mansplaining.
And sorry, bitch, I actually explained the exact same thing to a lot of people.
And that doesn't matter. Like the way it originally started was mansplaining was if this is how you want to get ahead in life, toots, is you need to blow me and then I'll give you, a promotion. That's mansplaining. But it has changed to the point where you say, well, if you want the printer to work, you need to do this. And that's become mansplaining because you have an IT man telling a woman how a printer works. And that's become mansplaining. And that is the stupidest fucking transformation I've seen, I think, in my lifetime. It
Mm-hmm.
has nothing to do with. Basically, it has become a man telling a woman how something works. Regardless of whether, I mean, if it's like, okay, in this world, honey, the way women get ahead is they have to fuck men who are above them. That's mansplaining. Or, oh, you just need to ask your buddy Carl how this shit works. That that type of thing is mansplaining. But the thing is, it's become conflated with this idea of, well, no, I mean that's not how a for loop works. That's not how fucking politics work. Then all of a sudden, that's
Mm-hmm.
now mansplaining because it's a man informing a woman how shit works, and if that information is somehow subjective, it becomes mansplaining. But it's become conflated to the point where it's like, well, the buses only show up on the hour. Well, that's mansplaining because a man told me.
Yep.
And that's what it's become. It's like, don't mansplain to me, bitch. I'm not mansplaining. I'm telling you the buses show up on the hour.
Well, and you would never say that to another man. Yes, I would.
Yeah. If buses only show up on the hour, that's how they fucking work.
But yeah, and that's part of what I was trying to say is like, you know what? When it comes down to it, there are times based on whatever. I'm talking about this. I want you to understand like the entirety of my perspective before I even attempt to tell you what I'm talking about.
And that's
Oh,
also
mansplaining.
mansplaining. Yeah,
Wait,
that is
what?
also
No,
mansplaining.
I'm making sure we are on the exact same goddamn page. I don't want there to be a wiggle room or anything like that. Okay, I said X. I want you to understand why I said X. You said X because you're a sexist.
You're a man
What?
explaining to a woman. And because you are a man explaining to a woman, you are thereby, definition, mansplaining.
And honestly, that's part of the reason why, when it comes down to it, I think feminists have to be the most narcissistic people on the planet.
They really are. Damn it, I need to change the battery on my E6, but I'm stuck in a storm. I'm stuck in a storm. I'm sorry, I'm man. Oh no, you're a man. I can mansplain to a man.
I'm gender fluid.
I'm stuck in a storm. And I'm running super slow for some reason.
You lose a lot of stamina when in a storm.
I definitely lose a lot of stamina in a storm. I got a long way to go.
Keeping the house alive.
The worst of it should stop soon. Hopefully I'll stop hemorrhaging health once the worst of it passes, so I should be okay. Yeah, it's going down. Alright. I can work with this. Oh, God. That was a nasty storm to be stuck in. Thank God I had fucking health potions.
Here, I was thinking you were gonna thank the fur.
I'm sure I'm sure the fur helped.
The flurble.
The flurble. I'm sure the flurble helped. But I am health regeneration potion for the win.
So, you have 11 stacks, well, near 11 stacks of cooked meat. They're all in the icebox. I have made 4 fire pits, so you can cook, 4 stacks of 20 at a higher rate.
Oh yeah, I brought
You
a
should...
fire pit for this exact purpose, but yeah.
Huh?
That's why I brought the fire pit.
Well, I'm just letting you know that I brought 3 fire pits. There was 1 there, so you are now stacked on fire pits, so you can cook rapidly.
Alright, that sounds like a delightful idea.
And looks like there was an update again. I can now see the XP that I get from mining.
Fuck you, wolf! Pack hunter, where's your pack, you useless fucking wolf?
Fuck you, Weru. Fuck you, Dolphin.
Fuck you, wolfoo! Alright, let's throw 100 wood in you. Turn you the fuck on. Put a bunch of raw meat in you.
I don't know. Looks like the hunting's gonna be fairly well over here, especially with the health bar aspect. I mean, we were able to complete a lot of stuff earlier, but this totally looks like a mission that's gonna. And what is this? This is a medium mission, and this is gonna legit take multiple days.
Oh, yeah. This mission is, This mission is taking a goddamn minute. That's for fucking sure.
Well, that's where I'm trying to think, though, like. It's probably gonna take one more gaming day. It's just, are we gonna be able to? I don't think we're gonna be finishing this tonight, if for no other reason, because of how long it takes for the crop cycle.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree with you. It's...
Could have been another backpack.
I, I gotta make a refill on my... Or I gotta check my batteries. Be right back.
Yeah.
Are you still nearby?
No.
Did you put your fur somewhere?
I didn't bring fur.
I'm literally 5 fur short of what we need. You're running back in the dark, I take it?
Yeah. Guess I am close, but.
Do you have 5 fur on you?
No.
Yeah, I better say, if you don't have 5 fur on you, it's pointless.
But yeah, I know with the health bars, I've seen quite a few animals, so your ability to get 5 furs and more meat should be easy. And like I said, I put
Yeah, no, I got everything you put up there. And it's great. It really is. I'm just looking for, I literally need 5 more fur.
and that's where I was saying, and no, doesn't matter.
body? Where's the body? Balls. There we go. Ow. That hurt. Alright.
So now I'm remembering random times people were like, "Did you hear that thunderstorm last night?" No. What do you mean? It was all loud and shit. No, it was all.
Pew, 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 pew.
You know what a real thunderstorm sounds like? It sounds like your fucking house is about to split apart. It's hearing kiki kiki. No, that is not a thunderstorm. That's some lightning who wants to sound cool. It's literally a nerdy kid standing up going, "Hey, look at me!"
I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back.
Yeah. God, I miss those thunderstorms. I love thunderstorms. Like, seriously, there's something about it that's just raw, exhilarating, where it's like, boom, yeah, feel it. But yeah, no, I love thunderstorms. They are awesome. Awesome possum.
Should have made you primary, damn it. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, should have done a lot of things.
Okay. So, anyways, back up.
Okay, that was weird.
What's up?
thunderstorm was done, but apparently a tree got set on fire for some reason.
That's unfortunate.
Well, it's nowhere near the house, so I don't care too much, but. Always a little unnerving when you hear things that sound like bears.
Deactivate. Right. Deactivate. Destroy. Deactivate. Destroy. Okay. Zoom.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
Sorry, I was take all, deactivate. Some ice in there. Well, there's a bed here. I can go to bed for the night.
Hold off on that. I am taking care of crops.
Okay. Plenty of charcoal. Don't need more charcoal. Fur. We don't care. Don't need that much. I think we have plenty of spoiled meat, honestly. We have a Got a ton of ice up here on one box. The other box doesn't have a whole lot of ice, but it has some in it, so I suppose the next best step here is for me to go hunting and get more ice. It seems to be the general rule of thumb here. You dear. Could probably stand to get some oxide, but at the moment it doesn't matter to me. What I need is ice and raw meat. That's what I need right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I try and head north of where I was, but it's probably going to be out of bounds since this game has these funny out of bounds rules. Okay, well, I guess I'm just fucking Friday. Can't shoot a goddamn deer to save my life.
Which is wildly weird.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that the environment stopped me. Allegedly. Allegedly.
I was gonna say, you're the one with all the benefits, so...
Yeah, no, I have some pretty decent hunting and archery benefits. Alright, I will take that. The chomos. Where'd it go? There it is. That is the one unfortunate byproduct of setting res to low.
Yeah.
Is when I'm looking for the body, it can get a little fuzzy because I get over there and it's like, oh, where did all these bushes come from? It's a stupid problem to have.
But it is a problem.
A problem. Stealth attack. That's dead bunny. So we'll get my arrow back. There it is.
Right at Main Street.
The best kind of ride up.
Right up. Uh-huh. Oh, fuck bears.
Yeah.
Go and pee real quick.
All right. Have fun.
Oh, best fun of all time.
I mean, relieving yourself, that's...
Yeah, it's like the second form of masturbation.
It really is. And damn it.
You know, doctors have to be some of the most fascinating people who specialized. And
Yeah.
the reason why I think and say that is, so I think I sent you one of her vids, but it was a female urologist.
Yep, I know who you're talking about.
All right. So she was talking about, questions she runs into and whatnot. And some of the questions that she's talking about sound like bullshit to me. Like, you know, why is there a little bit of pee that comes out later? You're a dude. That's just kind of what happens. The why is irrelevant. It just happens. But, her explaining shit like that. But one of the things that I found fascinating was she was talking about how, you ejaculate. There's still a little bit of I guess, semen that exists inside of the urethra. In which case, I guess it travels back down and gets reabsorbed by the body. That that was interesting. I mean, I always assumed it like it would get expelled the next time you took a piss or something like that. But you know, random.
Yeah, no, that does seem the most likely that it would just come out when you pee next time.
But yeah, no.
I
From
mean,
what she
how
was
else
saying,
would you explain the fork piss stream? You know, like, or the double fork. Oh my god, that's like the worst thing ever. You might as well just pee all over your bathroom.
uh-huh. And I don't know. For me, it's like okay, soon after, yeah, that's the reality. But I guess not soon after. It's like okay, whatever.
It just goes back up into the nuts because that makes sense to the human body.
Actually, that was one of those randoms. My dad being a physical therapist. That so he'll talk about oh, this is this bone or this is this bone, and he'll know the name of the bones and what they're connected to and whatnot. He was a professional,
Yeah.
retired now, but he was a professional. But I just listened to him saying some of the shit that he's saying, and I would look at him going, "It sounds like you're making these words up at this point, because some of the words he's saying is like, oh yeah, this is the gluboflaga bone, the gluboflaga bone. Yeah, it's the gluboflaga bone, and the gluboflaga bone attached to the glogaglaga bone. Uh, no,
You're making this up. It's a real fucking bone.
which is ultimately what he would say.
Me shooting that bow right up Main Street didn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna get to this house fucking fast before I start losing health. See the house. See the house. Fuck your storm exposure. I'm going home. Storm exposure is going to end as soon as I fucking get there.
Oh, random funny. So apparently there was a chick, I want to say it was on Fox News, who quoted Joe Biden when he was having one of his senior moments.
Mm-hmm.
And the lefties on Twitter were going absolutely insane, going, look how stupid she sounds. How could she say that? And it's like, she was literally verbatim quoting Joe Biden. So your complaints are
Moot.
actually hysterical. Joe Biden did say true in Shah depressure. I believe that's the way it was put. I'm not remembering exactly. How do you drop? Fucking works. I'm not gonna argue.
It is how it is, man.
So I had whatever on my back. And while it was on my back, I was trying to figure out how to get it off my back because I'm running into an area where there's a boar. So I drop it. Oh, that's highly unfortunate.
Hey. Leave my fucking house alone, assholes.
Stop breaking the law, asshole.
God damn it. Got mobbed by
Oh.
6 wolves.
You're dead?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you. Point marked. Fucking damn it.
Do I need to bring anything over that direction?
No, you just need to get my ass up.
So you're good on cooked meat or what?
Well, I mean, I obviously need more cooked meat, but... Okay, let me correct. I have enough shit in my inventory to recover. I'm fine. I still need like 300 more cooked meat. Bringing a deer to me is not gonna help.
It's not a deer. Besides, as far as I've seen, I can't carry deer.
But yeah, no, if you want to bring a bunch of raw meat or cooked meat, that's fine. And then we can go back to my place and I'll show you where to put the cooked meat. But basically I need another 300 cooked meat. Basically. Right now I'm above 300, but um if we have 300 back at base, that would be great.
We do not.
Are we anywhere close to that?
No. I'm cooking 5 right now. I have 11 on me, though. Okay, so inventory.
And that's fine. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I have the capability of cooking a bunch of meat too. So
Okay.
I have the capability of cooking a bunch of meat too. So if we have a bunch of raw meat, that's great.
So your marker is on your body?
Um,
No. Got it.
it is now on my body, and after losing 400 frames, it is now in my body. I hope you appreciate that. I gave up 400 fucking frames to tell you where I fucking died.
I mean, you could always revive yourself. I wouldn't have stopped you.
I would really like to keep my XP level, please.
What's XP except for an expendable resource?
It is an expendable resource, it really is. And there were like 3 wolves there too, so.
I'll go back to your body real quick. It'll take me a second to get there. Is it empty or still? Because from my understanding, they usually go away pretty quickly, especially if there's nothing around.
There's 2 dead bodies next to me. There's 1 wolf I can see in the distance. A bunch of deer I can see in the distance. But,
There once was a wolf that came to me. The name of the wolf was... Go fuck yourself!
bite me in the ass and fuck me in the teeth. Yeah.
His maw went up, his jaw went down. Oh, blow my bully boy blow. Soon his
My
maw...
nuts are chewed up raw. I cannot move because my nuts are gone.
The pain is so extreme. Oh my god, oh my.
Why do I play this game? Fuck this game. This game is bullshit. My balls are raw.
No, 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 no. No, I can't allow that. Why game do you hate me? No, no, no.
Well, wolf in front of you, wolf in front of you, wolf in front of you. And he disappeared. Yeah, there he is. To the right of the rock. That's a dead wolf.
In the air.
Wolves suck. I fucking hate wolves. They blow my balls and they suck my
I wish they would blow my balls and lick my Tuesday, but I don't think that's how this works. You know, there was actually a story I was listening to where apparently, going back to a story I told a week ago, months ago, whatever. So a guy is like, you know what? I would put peanut butters on my balls, or I put them on my asshole, whatever,
Yeah,
and my
I
dog
his
would lick
dog
it.
lick him off. Yep.
Well, apparently there was a guy put peanut butter on his balls, and the dog, after a couple licks, decided to bite. So he lost.
You're coming up on me. Ah, I see you. I see you. Head towards the house. Towards the house. I'm behind the tree. Oh. Pick my shit back up.
Inventory. Drop. There's 14 meat to your right. You need my help killing more, or are you good?
I mean, if you want to help me kill shit, that's good. But I'm going over
Well,
here mostly to get ice and kill. This is a twofold experiment. Is I need raw meat and I need ice for the ice
yeah.
pack.
And I took most of the ice that was near the beginning, so.
Yeah, no. Having more ice is largely what I'm after. But I'm also here to murder wolves. So I need meat too.
Because there once was a wolf that came to me.
I don't know why I have Lily. I don't know why ice is so picky on its pickup zone, but it really fucking is.
So I have 8 raw meat.
I mean,
How much do you need?
a lot more.
And your inventory is full, so
My inventory is full. I can help you kill shit and I can help you skin shit. Right now, I'm just farming out ice. I can make more room though. And let's be perfectly fair here. I don't need leather at all. Don't need tea at all. I have 60 raw meat. Honestly, I have more ice than I probably need.
oh, so I shouldn't grab ice then.
No, I don't think ice is the thing. I think raw meat is the thing. I am now at 100 ice.
Oh, you have 2 to fill up, so
Yeah, and the one is full. So I guess we can fuck off if,
your inventory completely full.
not completely, no. I have one more square.
I just dropped 18 meat in front of you.
Got it.
Well, I'm heading back, so if you're staying here, that's, you do you.
No, I will go back to the hut. Grabbing ice for the other hut at the moment.
I'm grabbing ice for the handful of chests that exist on my area.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch more ice chests you need to worry about than me. I can totally appreciate that.
Stain, where did you go?
Fuck you, Chomos!
Sounds like I heard a wolf. I don't know if you killed it.
That was a Chomos, not a wolf.
Well, I heard the wolf, or Chomos. I heard a growl though.
No. No wolf. Fuck you, rabbit. Don't give a shit about motherfucking rabbit. Rabbits are
Rabbit.
rabbit. Blarg 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 rabbit.
Blarg honk, blarg blarg honk.
Don't give a shit about no rabbit. Don't give a shit about no rabbit. Rabbit, 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 rabbit.
Ah, the eloquency of that song.
I hate a rabbit, rabbit, rabbits fucking suck. I hate fucking rabbits.
We call those night howlers. Now, if you get that reference, I'll be amazed.
Once was a rabbit put to see the neighbor. The rabbit was gawk, gawk, gawk.
Yeah, thought so.
No.
Oh, speaking of which, Sing 2 was a decent movie. Not great. It's just, you know, it's a kid movie type shit, and yeah, I enjoyed it.
Sing 2?
Yeah. Didn't I make you watch Sing 1? Koala Bear was trying to... Yeah,
it's entirely
okay.
possible I repressed the memory.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's good enough that it's not horrible. It's not bad enough that you would have to repress it, so...
Yeah, I don't recall.
I was gonna say, because ultimately, you know, a koala bear buys the theater because the theater is where he found, you know, joy and happiness or what have you. And so he was trying to, he buys the theater and nothing great happens there, so he decides to have a contest. It doesn't. If you don't remember, you don't remember. But Sing 1, in my opinion, was decent. It wasn't great, but it was a kid's movie, so, you know, most kids' movies aren't great. Like, I think back to, like, either A, Aladdin, or B,
Correct?
no, Shrek 2, but I wasn't thinking Shrek. I was thinking How to
No,
Train a
Shrek. Not
Dragon.
Shrek 2. Shrek 1 was good. Shrek 2 was garbage. It was
Well,
a
no.
pile of cum in the corner.
No, so when it comes to kids' movies, you have Aladdin, you have Shrek, and you have How to Train a Dragon.
Ooh, I love How to Train a Dragon. Train a
And that's
Dragon
what
is a great fucking movie.
That's what I was trying to remember. Is it's an animated. It's a kids' film. Animated is irrelevant, but it was a kids' film. But it was done very well and was enjoyable. I would honestly put Sing in that same general area where it's like, you know what? It's an interesting film.
Okay. I'll take your word for that.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's just my personal opinion.
It's largely based on the idea that, yeah, no, I lost my train of thought there.
I was gonna say, when it comes down to it, it's ultimately how much did you enjoy it type thing. Because, like, one of my favorite movies, even though the ending was absolute unadulterated garbage, is Law Abiding Citizen. Fucking love that movie. Except for, like,
you,
the last
Wolf.
40 minutes. The last 40 minutes, there's nothing redeemable about the last 40 minutes.
This is cum.
No. This has come mixed with shit, mixed with Democrats. It's literally horrible as possible.
This is Amy Schumer.
Oh dear God. Ew. Ew.
Sometimes
It's
something
either
is
Amy
just
Schumer or it's Anna Gatsby or whatever her name is.
Do you have any family dysfunction? Yeah. My brother thinks Amy Schumer is funny.
Ew, ew, ew.
Normally, I like to say don't yuck my yum, but anyone who likes Amy Schumer, yeah, they deserve to be shot into a rocket into the sun.
I watched Amy Schumer once, and she had one decent joke. Decent
Written
joke,
by a man.
probably. You know, Amy Schumer is garbage. Hannah Gadsby is garbage. And the thing that I love is that uh Dave Chappelle, after the last stand up that got him grief, well, 2 stand-ups ago, I guess.
I'd say every stand-up he does
No,
gives him
no,
grief
it was
now.
his last. It was his last stand-up. Because he's like, you know what? If the trans community wants to talk to me, I'm fine. They just have to admit like 2 things. I don't remember what the first one was, but the second was his Hannah Gadsby is a horrible comedian.
Every once in a while, you have to set strict standards.
Yeah, no, I've seen a couple of people make what do I call them? Somewhat responses, somewhat cover of her stand-ups, and I've seen a little bit of her stand-up, and yeah, no, she she is not funny at all.
This is cum.
No, cum is better. This is shit mixed with AIDS and a pedophile. Yeah, no, she is straight up garbage. There is no funny parts to her stand up. Now I'm trying to remember how Ben Shapiro put it, where it's like, it's not about making people laugh, it's about affirmation or clap. So you say something, and the thing you said doesn't make people laugh, it makes people clap. And that
Mm.
might have been dropped. Now I'm back. Guess who's back?
Back again. Yeah.
But yeah, no, a lot of these female comedians, that seems to be the main shtick is, you kind of agree with me, so you clap, not enjoy. But, no, yeah, doesn't matter.
Alright.
But they're incoming. Sulfur and wood.
But I'm gonna take a pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah. It's amazing how much fur helps protect my spacesuit.
In a lot of ways, it is. Stamina depleted. Yeah, no, honestly, I probably wouldn't have started this Final Fantasy VI ROM hack if it weren't for the fact that I was itching to play Final Fantasy VI. And I've been itching to play Final Fantasy VI for a minute. Like, I really wanted to play the the Final Fantasy VI Pixel remaster, and then I found out it wasn't coming out until February, and it's like, ah, fuck that shit. That's dumb.
Well, the big problem, from what I understand, is a lot of these pixel whatevers are based on the mobile cell phone archetype foundation.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, most of those that are based on that are horrible. You close to a house, or are you heading back to?
I'm at the I am at the northern house, the one I set up for
Which is fine. I just, if you can go to bed is my biggest question.
yes, I can go to bed.
Yeah, I'm in bed.
Thanks. Oh. $300. $30 fucking stacks.
Really, you don't have 600 cooked meat.
No, I don't have 600 cooked meat. I am working on it. I really am. But no, I do not have 600 cooked meat. Do you have a bunch of raw cooked meat you can bring me? Well, that hardly seemed fair.
Maybe, but doubtfully.
I need about 200 cooked meat at this point. Maybe a little more, but if you got a combination of 200 cooked and raw meat, I can make that work. I also have some pumpkin.
I am nowhere near 300 cooked meat.
Cooked and or raw.
Either way.
Don't care about rabbit. That's two dead ass, big ass deer. I don't know how much cooked meat you have, but if you brought as much as you possibly have, this may work.
Well, outside of the initial, I haven't brought anything over. Right now, I'm working on farming.
I'm just saying, if you brought all the cooked raw meat,
Oh, all the cooked raw meat. That's a weird statement. Never say never.
I don't want charcoal. God damn it.
Hmm.
Nothing, I just missed.
God, this is getting annoying.
Hmm.
Oh, playing with the farm.
— 16, 24. Need 30. Stealth attack. Fuck you, wolf. Fuck you, Wayru. Fuck you, Dolphin. Thank God for watermelon. Because we're not being super entertaining. We're not talking. We are useless.
Yeah, no, I have to admit that was one of those little tidbits I was thinking about for the last while where it's like, well, we're not talking, but without something to talk about.
Yeah, no, we are absolutely not talking. So we need to talk about something. It's a dead wolf. Fuck you, wolf. You Wayru. What I want to know is, what is Wagyu beef? I've been watching Guga Foods for long enough that, what the fuck is Wagyu beef?
I just know it's Japanese cows. And the only thing I know about the Japanese cow aspect is that they feed
It's
them beer.
it's fucking expensive, is what I know about Japanese cows.
Of course, because they don't have as much land mass to take care of them. But like I said, apparently, and like it literally, the only thing that's different is that they give it beer, and I guess the beer leads to more fat, which is actually technically true
Yeah, you know,
anatomically.
feeding anything beer gives it fat. I was thinking more along the lines of Wagyu is fuck you, deer. Fuck you, Wagyu.
Bug you is fuck you, deer. Yeah, no, I can see that too.
Well, I definitely want to farm the shit out of this. I guess I need to get my happy ass back to base, though. Since there be a storm incoming.
But yeah, no. What do they do differently? I have no idea. I know it's Japanese. So is it based on the cow? Is it based on the raising? Is it, whatever? Don't know. And I just remember that Goga
Ooga.
was talking about how he like literally lopped off the, excess fat and then decided to use the excess fat as like a butter substance or whatever. And then he decided to call it the butter of the gods or something like that. I don't know. I'm still not 100% sure. Now, to be fair, you're the one who tried it. Well, tried dry brining.
I tried brining Walmart steak wrapped hunks of cunt Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. And that's
And
one of
it
those things
wasn't
where,
very good.
and that's one of the other things that they've talked about is like, you know what? We sit here, they try to make, well, what they call $1 steaks to make them better, more tender, more whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's actually a video where apparently they buy Walmart steaks and um god damn it. What's the s- Whole Foods, that's what it is. They buy and cook Walmart and Whole Foods and do that. I haven't watched that yet. But I'm not gonna lie, that's one of those things where I have to admit I'm a little curious because Tim Pool was talking about how, when he was younger, his parents would buy the, cheapest, shittiest steak. And it's because of that when Donald Trump was uh saying, hey, I like putting ketchup on my steak. He's like, man, this guy knows how to reach out because most people's foods are garbage, in which case they have to cook.
Yeah, they put ketchup on the steak.
Yeah. So, well done with ketchup is actually a genius move. And to be fair, and actually, that was one of those little tidbits because watching Guga is they're like, you know, we make our own burgers. Why do we make our own burgers? Because we don't have to worry about uh parasites in meats. We just want to make good burgers.
And it's pretty fucking gnarly what they do with their own fucking burgers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I do have to admit I am really curious now about the whole dry brining shit.
I tried it, but I tried it on some garbage fucking steaks.
Well, that's part of the reason why I was bringing up the whole uh Walmart Whole Foods differentiation. Because I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Walmart was ultimately just, you know, garbage level steaks.
I mean, at this point, Walmart is garbage level steaks.
Oh, from our experience, it's more hypothetical than definitive, but yeah.
2, 3, 4, 7. Oh, nope.
So, actually, yeah, no. Out of curiosity, did you watch that one that was dry aging with ketchup?
I did watch that one.
I still need to look up what the fuck dry aging is. I mean, like, I know I've heard of it before, but it's like a generalized, yeah, no, no, dry aging. But I honestly have no fucking clue in the general sense what it is, what it does, and all that jazz.
Yeah, no, dry aging is. It's something I would love to try,
Well, it's the
but
fact, and honestly, like I said, I know fuck all about it, but when they're like, okay, here's the steak, we're adding salt. Now I'm gonna put it in the fridge for 31 days. You're fucking what?
yep.
Oh, and you're nowhere near me.
You die.
I jumped off a cliff, and apparently that led to. Yeah, no, I'm taking that hit.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
am
fine.
nowhere near
Hey,
you.
it was me being a Friday apparently. But yeah, no, watching Guga or whatever the fuck they're called, what it has been fascinating just because, like, I mean, I've heard of braining, but dry brining, can't really say I've heard of. The closest I've gotten to that is uh the guy who does Matt Pat, the guy who does film theory, game theory, and shit like that, food
Yeah,
theory.
food theory.
And he was talking about, like, brining turkey and the hapchcock or something like that, cooking method of turkey. But yeah, no, and that's one of those things where, like I said with Guga, they try to get some of the cheapest, you know, beef steaky type things, beef cuts, and they add salt to it. And salt apparently with decent types of meat, you put it in the fridge for 24 hours, and then that somehow tenderizes it.
Yep.
I mean, this is straight up magic as far as I'm concerned. I don't understand how it works, but apparently it does work that way. But yeah, no, watching that channel makes me have lots of questions. That makes me want to go, I want to experiment. No, not gonna lie, I'm ready to call it.
Ready to call it.
Yeah, it's just midnight, That's silly of me.
Here's to hoping I have the cooked meat for this one.
Yep, I almost have 150 carrots. So, halfway there. You good to call it?
Uh,
Uh,
Fuck, I'm 200 cooked meat away? Yeah, I thought it was closer than that.
You're 201 cooked meat away, actually, but yeah.
No, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I thought I didn't think it was that far away. I thought it was closer than that. Let me. I don't want to leave it in the ship. I thought I had the I I thought I had what I needed. I thought I could finish off the cooked meat. I didn't realize I was 200 fucking off.
But yeah, now on my end, I got 50 cooked meat.
And I have apparently I have 300. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20. I have 400 cooked meat. I need another 200 apparently.
Damn wolf.
Alright, if we're gonna call it, we should fucking call it now.
No. Just need a second. Yep. Exiting. Thanks for watching and all that jazz.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And we will be back. Warning, you have lost connection to it. Well, game's telling us to get fucked as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We will be back later with more Icarus and or Terraria. Have a good one, and we will see you in the next stream and or video.